In this episode of Walking Tours, I will explore how you can transfer between downtown and Shenton Way MRT stations. By train, getting from downtown to Shenton Way involves taking the downtown line to Bayfront, then the Circle line to Marina Bay, and finally the Thomson East Coast line to Shenton Way, over at least 4 minutes and an adult fare of up to 95 cents. The newest walking map released in 2022 claimed that this journey can be done in 6 minutes on foot. Still, a walking transfer is likely preferable to the train, since I find it hard to believe that you can transfer trains twice in just 4 minutes, especially considering that the transfer at Marina Bay is a very long walk. The journey starts with me walking out of Downtown Station by Exit E. While there are provisions for an underground pedestrian mall for a more seamless transfer to Shenton Way by Exit D, there is currently a missing, unbuilt development preventing such a transfer. Hence, heading to the street level would be the only way, and I will start on Central Boulevard, travelling in the reverse direction of Episode 2, where I walked here from Marina Bay. At the intersection of Central Boulevard and Straits View, I turn right. You may notice at this point that there's quite a bunch of nothingness in the vicinity. As it turns out, the green field on the right is land reserved for a future Central Linear Park, just that it has not been built yet. For now though, I find myself at a quaint little intersection, where Straits View meets Commerce Street. The mixed-use development on the left is Marina One. Earlier, I mentioned that there are provisions for an underground walking transfer between downtown and Shenton Way MRT stations. This is a development that future underground transfers will pass through. The linkways beneath Marina One are already built. It's just that there was nothing in between to bridge the two linkway segments between Marina Bay Link Mall and Marina One. I will not force my way into that development, as I will have to cross an additional traffic light and waste a lot more time, but I suppose that's a tidbit that is worth sharing. After almost 2 minutes of walking in a straight line, I find myself, rather unsurprisingly, at Exit 1 of Shenton Way MRT station. It has only been 4.5 minutes, which makes the transfer seem very short. But unfortunately, the fare gates are still quite a distance away from here. Here, I got a little glimpse of Exit 5 on my left, which leads to the Marina One development. There's nothing much to say here, other than the fact that this underground linkway is rather spacious and runs beneath Park Street. At slightly over 7 minutes, I passed Shenton Way's fare gates. I will bypass this set of escalators to head to Platform A instead, as the escalators to Platform B would take 1.5 minutes from the top to bottom, a mildly ridiculous duration for a typical MRT station. Platform A's escalators are shorter, taking approximately 50 seconds to traverse. While waiting, let's appreciate the abstract beauty of escalators crossing beside each other on the way down. Finally, I've reached Platform A. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Walking Tours. This is Transit Evolution, signing off.